So hello everyone, in this video I am going to explain the projection of plane inclined to both the plane by means of one problem. In the last video also, last lecture also we have seen for the rectangle when it was inclined to both HP and VP, how we have drawn the projection by means of three steps, or you can say three stages. So here also the plane I have taken is a regular pentagon. So the problem says that a regular pentagon 4 centimeter side resting with one of its sides. So this is a problem of side. So as we all know, when a pentagon is resting with one of its side and the surface is inclined, and then the surface is inclined, so the plane is will be looking something like this. This is the surface. This is the side of the pentagon, and this is the surface. And this pentagon is resting with its side, and the surface is inclined. Surface is inclined. So surface is inclined with 45 degrees. So this is inclined with 45 degree. Okay. So one line is more added here, that the side is inclined 30 degree with the VP. So for the same regular pentagon, surface is inclined with 45 degree. That is fine. And again this side is said that this side is again inclined with 30 degree with the VP. This is inclined 30 degree with the VP. So this is the problem. So as I have told you that that problem is going to solve in the three steps. So the first step is assumption. So the first step is assumption based. So we are going to assume, as the surface is inclined 45 degree with the VHP, so we are going to assume it parallel to the HP. So we are going to make first top view. So this is the concept which we have already seen in the last video, the last lecture of the projection of plane, that when a surface is inclined with the HP, start with the top view. Second step, I have told you that then we are going to incline the surface. So in the second step, we are going to incline surface inclination. In the third step, we are going to incline our sine by means of which is given with the VP. Second step, we are going to incline the surface by HP, which is given that with HP. And the third stage, we are going to incline the side by VP. So these are the three steps which we are going to follow, and we are going to construct the projection of this regular pentagon. So I will be drawing this pentagon by means of scale. So please you can follow, and you can just note it down, the construction of this problem in your copy. So the first step is assumption. So we have assumed that pentagon is parallel to the HP. So the top view will be the true shape. So first start with the XY. So this is the reference XY. So the top view will be a regular pentagon. So you have to draw the regular pentagon by means of the instrument. Suppose this is a pentagon, regular pentagon of side 4 centimeter. This is true shape. So the naming will be A, this is B, this is C, this is D, and this is E, because this is the top view. Then the front view will be line. So the projectors. So these are the projectors. Actually, this C and E should be on the same line. So this line should be vertical. I have done some mistake by means of scale. So that is the reason this line is coming inclined projector. But you have to do correct it. You have to make by technical instruments. So you will be getting the vertical line that is passing through C and E. Okay. So the naming will be, so the front view I have kept in the XY. So this is my front view which I have taken in XY itself. Okay. So the naming will be, this will become A dash, B dash, this is C dash, E dash, and this is D dash. So this is the first stage where we have assumed it is parallel to HP. Now second stage is surface is going to incline. This surface is going to incline. Now one more thing, we have taken this pentagon one side vertical, because this is the problem of side. Okay, this is the problem of side. That is the reason we have taken this AB as vertical. If it was a problem of corner, so this AB, the vertical side should be on this side, and here should be the corner. So this has been turned. Okay. So I have taken this vertical because this is a problem of side. Now second stage is surface has to be inclined 45 degrees. So I will be taking one point. Name will be A dash because this side is on the xy itself. This side should be on xy. So case is something like this. So this is AB. This is my AB. So this AB will be on xy and the surface is inclined like this. So that is the reason I will be taking this point on xy. Okay. So this we have already done in the last lecture also. So draw a line of 45 degrees. Okay, so now the surface length is not going to change. This is also one concept. So we will be measuring the surface length from here by means of compass. You can take compass, measure here and put here, you can cut it. So this is my D dash. Again obtain this point also here from here. So measure this length and again cut it. So this is E dash, E dash. Okay. So this is the surface inclination of 45 degree. This is 45 degree inclined with the HP. Now for the top view, the projectors. And from here you have to take the locus. Okay. Then mark the intersection point. So E horizontal, E vertical, this point will be E1. A horizontal, A vertical, this point will be A1. This point will be D1. This is my B1 and this will be my C1. So I will be getting the 5 points. I will be getting a 5 points when I will join this 5 points. A, B, so this is my top view when the surface is inclined with the HP. So till now what we have completed is we have taken this pentagon surface inclined with the HP with one side resting on the HP. So we have completed this part. But one more part is there in the problem, that side is 30 degree inclined. That means we have to make this side, this AB, A1, B1 side, we have to make this A1, B1 inclined with the HP. We have to make it inclined with the, sorry, VP. So VP inclination will be down of XY. Okay. So how to make this A1, B1? We have to make this A1, B1 inclined with the VP. Actually, what we are going to do, we are going to turn this small pentagon such that this A1, B1 will be on 30 degree. We have to just rotate it such that this A1, B1 will be at 30 degree. So what we are going to do? So what we are going to do is, first we have going to take one line. So we will be drawing one line and this should be at 30 degrees. So start with a line of 30 degrees. So our aim is to plot this A1, B1 on this line, so that this entire small pentagon is going to turn at 30 degrees. So what we will be doing, take your compass, measure this A1, B1, measure this A1, B1 and just cut it. Suppose this is my A1 and this is my P1. I have taken down because I don't want my pentagon to cross the XY. That is the reason I am taking this A1, B1 at the bottom. Okay, so I have taken this A1, B1. I have measured this A1, B1 from here and I have just cut it. Okay, so now I want to regenerate this entire pentagon on this line. I want to regenerate or redraw this entire pentagon here. So how I will be using the data from here, I will be measuring all the data from here and I will be regenerating here. Okay, so how I am going to regenerate is this D1, as you can see, I have already plotted this A1, B1. So I have already got this A1, B1. Okay, I will be making it blue color. Okay, so already I have obtained this A1, B1. Now this D1 is lying on the bisector of A1, B1. This D1 is on the bisector of A1, B1. So what I will be doing, I will be drawing one bisector. I will be drawing the bisector of A1, B1 like this. That will be very light. Now I can measure this part. So I have drawn this line here. I will measure this D1 and the center point of A1, B1 from the compass. And I am putting a compass and I will be cutting here. So where it will be cutting, that point I will be obtaining is D1. So I have got A1, B1, I have got A1, B1 and D1. Now 2 points are remaining, that is E1 and C1. 2 to complete this pentagon. So now what I will be doing, again compass I will be taking, measuring this A1 E1, measuring this A1 E1, and I will be keeping here, and I will be marking one arc like this. A1 E1, and I will be putting here compass, and I will be putting one arc. Then I will measure D1 E1, D1 E1, and I will be cutting that, crossing that arc. So this is the point I will be getting, that is E1. So A1, D1, E1, and D1 I have obtained. Remaining is C1. So again I will be using the same procedure. I will be measuring D1 C1 from here, and I will be putting here, and I will be giving one arc. Same D1 C1, again I will be crossing that arc. So I will be getting this C1 also. So I have obtained all the points. So I have taken the data from here, and I have obtained all the points, and just I will be joining. So this is my top view of the pentagon when the side is inclined 30 degree with the VP. So what I have done is simply I have regenerated this figure on this line. So the shape of this, both the figures will be same. There should not be the change in the shape of the figure and the dimension of this, both the figures. Okay. So this is my top view when it is inclined. This side is inclined with the VP. Now I want the final front view. So for final front view, already we have seen. We will be using the vertical projectors and the locus. So from here I will be drawing projectors. Okay, so this is the vertical projector, and from here I will be using the horizontal locus. So you have to follow the steps of construction, and you have to use the technical instruments, so you will be getting the perfect shape. So now mark the intersection point. A vertical, A horizontal, A vertical, A horizontal. This will be my A1 dash. A vertical, A horizontal. Like B, same B is also here. So B horizontal, B vertical. This will be my B1 dash. Right? C horizontal, C vertical. So this will be my C1 dash. E horizontal, E vertical. So this is my E1 dash. D horizontal, this is D. So D horizontal, D vertical. This will be my D1 dash. So I have obtained A, B, C, D, E in the front. I have obtained 5 points in the front. So I will be joining all the 5 points. So this is my final front view which I will be getting when this pentagon is inclined, surface is inclined 45 degree with the HP and side is inclined 30 degree with the VP. So I will be getting the final front view this, and this is my final top view. So this is the 3-stage problem. So we have completed the 3 stage. So in a similar manner you can solve the problem of each and every plane figure, whether it is inclined to HP and VP or it is inclined to both the plane. You have to use this common step. First, surface you have to make it parallel, then you have to incline the surface, and then if it is again given inclined with other plane, then you can use the third stage also. So in this manner you can solve the problem based on projection of plane, whether it is inclined to any plane or inclined to both the plane.